Thanks for tuning in. I'm Elke Hoffman of HxGN TV, and with me in the studio today is Massimo Pagani from Hexagon Geospatial to discuss how smart cities can build geospatial dashboards for smarter decision-making in the future. We appreciate you taking time to join us, Massimo.
Yeah, thank you.
Massimo, Hexagon Geospatial has a strong legacy in the geospatial technology, but they are also leading some of the innovative changes in the industry. How are traditional workflows failing smart cities?
They say that the traditional workflow, traditional mapping software was locked the data inside the silos, inside a specific niche. Office by office, department by department. Most of the time the data is just available for that specific department. So what the market is requiring now, is requesting, is to deploy this information to a much more larger audience. And this is one of the main reasons that we completely developed a new platform, starting from a couple of years ago with a Map Enterprise and Smart Maps solutions. In this case, Smart Map Solutions is our cloud solution installed on the cloud that is able to geolocate business data, intelligence data, and other kind of geospatial information is one common operational picture, and able to deploy this data to the much larger citizens and also to the government, publics, and companies in order to manage in a more productive and more efficient way our new challenges that we are facing in this new world.
You already mentioned smart maps. How can this technology help cities become smart cities?
Cities are facing big challenges, especially in the last few years. They are facing a lot of data coming from the fields, from the sensor, from the satellite, from any kind of sensors, any kind of data available now, and geographically enabled. So smart maps is helping and supporting the cities to be much more efficient in the management a typical workflow or typical arguments and topics like transportations, like economic environment, disaster environment, public safety, safe city. We're talking about safe city in a one common operational pictures with a dashboard, they're able to provide in an easy way dynamic information to the operators and to citizens that needs to be informed daily about changes, about our world changes.
As we seek to understand the changes around us, we set up more and more sensors, as you said, and these sensors, the Internet of Things, mean that we have an unprecedented influx of data. How do smart maps help cities make sense of that huge amount of data?
This is one of the big challenges. We are facing a huge amount of data coming every day. Just thinking about the new Sentinel and Copernicus program of the European Union. Every day we have a new data. We have to be able to ingest this data, to connect this data, to process this data in a smart way, and to deliver in a fastest possible way to the citizens. We have a technology that is called Edge Frontier that is able to connect this kind of information in a real-time process. We have a business logic, it has a middleware software that we are able to manage, to configure, to make some parameters, to adapt data, and to ingest new data rapidly and provide this kind of information inside our technology stack of Map Enterprise, able to process again, integrate other data, and deploy to the dashboard and visualize the result of data coming from the fields.
You already mentioned that things change very quickly, especially in a city, and they need, of course, the ability to adopt quickly.
Yeah.
And how do smart maps enable that?
Absolutely. This is another challenge because the data are changing every day. Huge amount of data changes, so the end customers need the ability to work in autonomy and to adapt their workflow and the technology to be able to rapidly change the configuration, the workflow, the specific workflow for the specific needs. This smart maps helps a lot to make autonomous to the end users, to have the strong capability server side on the cloud or on the premises, but the ability to make it in autonomy and not to, let me say, wait days or week, that is another barrier in order to manage huge amount of data.
But in many cases, they need to build an on-premises solution. Tell us a little bit more about Map Enterprises.
Yeah, sometimes for different reasons, end customers, especially large organizations, have to use to install this enterprise platform, Geospatial IT Enterprise Platform on premises, due to mainly to the security and sensitive of the data, thinking about public safety or police. There are very sensitive data and workflow that they have to manage locally. Or when large organizations have to integrate new platform, our Geospatial and IT platform, inside their existing projects. In this case, we have to install locally in their local network technology. So Map Enterprise is doing this. Let me say, is a culmination of 40 years, more than 40 years of experience in the geospatial environment. Map Enterprise is one technology stack, including vector capability coming from GeoMedia, this is our vector platform, coming from imaging platform for remote sensing and imaging, complex image processing, the capability from photogrammetry, capability from Apollo for compressing the data in ACW format. That is one of the best compressed size visual layers we have in the market today. Spatial workflow that is provide and allow the customer to design complex processes chain, taking capability from vector, from remote sensing, from imaging, in order to design your specific needs, your specific workflow. This is one technology stack on premises. On top of this, we have a development studio that is called Map Studio. It's a development platform that is provide the ability to develop in a very fast way, in a very easy way, in a graphical way, your custom application, or using the standard development language, XML, JavaScript, in order to make your specific application for your vertical industry. We think, we strongly believe that Map Enterprise is a very powerful tool for our partners, our system integrators, to deploy complex solution and deploy in a very easy way to be analyzed for the citizens.
While smart cities have a lot in common, each city still is unique in their needs and challenges. How do they build and deploy smart maps in Map Enterprise to address these unique needs?
Yeah, we can say smart cities topics word in a 360 degrees is a common approach, is a common issues that the cities, the modern city have to approach, but every city is different than the other. So we provide together with the technology stack, with the platform, some specific template, industry template, the data model, data file, reporting, editing workflow, that identify and develop for a specific industry, for the utilities, for communication, for water, for fiber optic, for public safety, for urban planning, for environment, just in order to provide a complete set of predefined workflow to our partner, to our end user or system integrators, in order to speed the customization, in order to in an easy way, fast way, to just make some adjustment in order to have your specific solution for that specific customers.
You already mentioned police data, public security. Is their data really kept secure?
Yeah, yes. In last years, there's many literatures are talking about security. Let me say that we are convincing that the security of the data is more secure when you have the control of where it's located. Let me say that security of the data is related to the control of the access of the data. Cloud is the future. It's not only the future, it's the present. We strongly believe that the cloud will introduce a lot of beneficial to everyone. We'll endorse cloud system, and our solutions is on top of inside the cloud solutions is already specific middleware software in order to provide the maximum level of security during the access. So every user, when he is asking with user a password, in any step of the process is controlling exactly what he's doing in that moment. So we strongly believe that this is the future, we cannot stop it.
So once they understand the data, they need to communicate it to get a common operating picture. Usually this means looking at a dashboard.
Yeah.
How does Map Enterprise empower them to create a customized dashboard?
Yeah. This is the culmination. The dashboard is the front end. What is the customers and the citizens are looking for? What the citizens needs in order to understand rapidly what is changes. Map Enterprise is its own BI engine inside it in order to publish in a very easy, in a very understandable way, customizable directly on the web platform, on the web interface. We are also able to integrate other Power Engine and BI engine that our customer probably already exists in their installation. So we are open to integrate other engine, BI engine, but we have our own engine in order to publish all the result of the complex process in the Map Enterprise engine.
Another challenge for smart cities is communication across the departments. How does Map Enterprise help them break down those barriers?
Yeah. Let me say that this is one of our peculiarities, not just now, but since the beginning with our old traditional products. Just a few words about GeoMedia. When it's been launched, it was the mid-90s, and it was the first GIS products able to run queries and join in order to access the native format without any migration, any translation, any kind of work on the file format, but reading the native format and provide the end user the result of the query. So this behavior, this peculiarity, we are reproducing in an enterprise level inside Map Enterprise. We are able to access to the one database or the distributed database, but with one technology, one stack of technology, able to provide in a different department based to different workflow, because every department reading the same data needs a different result, different query. So this is, let me say, is one of the mandatory capabilities that the enterprise solution has to do it. And also, on the other side, is a dramatically cost saving, because the customer also looks about the cost of ownership of the technology. So one technology for all, and the departmental inside large organizations.
Thank you very much for your insights. If you're looking for further information, please go to hexagongeospatial.com. If you want to watch further episodes, please tune in HxGN TV.com. Thanks for watching.